What's up, everybody? This is Hoser. We're starting another week here. Father's Day came and went, so we have our little table still there because we have another celebration coming next week for my wife's birthday. And so we're starting off here in the wife's garden with my wife transplanting this hydrangea here. And we got a little bit of peat moss that I had bought years ago, but I tried not to use it because I didn't know that they take it out of the environment. It's bad for the environment. But since I still have it, and now hydrangeas use a lot of acidic dirt, so do my blueberries and all this stuff, I figured might as well use it. So now we got my wife over here setting things up, mixing it up, mixing the dirt with some peat moss, and then we're just gonna go ahead and start putting in the new plant, and let's see how good that works. See if these flowers stay that color or if they turn pink like the other ones that we have over there. And here comes the plane. Okay, so moving on from my wife over there doing the plants, I transplanted all the seedlings, all my peppers, all my tomatoes, everything. I transplanted them. That one there, this one here, it was on the ground in the back, and I wanted to see if it would grow. It didn't. I decided not to replant the bigger tomatoes here because I forgot I had all these new ones here. We had these new Rosso Sicilian, and we have what else? There's another tomato that we have. Oh, there's Red Stripe, which I don't think that's a new one. There's another one that we have. Oh, where's the other one? It's here. It's here. Let me see. Here it is. This Cheyenne purple tomato. So yeah, we still have all that. I gotta water them right now. You can see they're a little bit dry. They're a little bit light. So I bought them water, so they'll be fine. And here we have some. My wife saw these pink strawberry hydrangeas or something like that. They're like red with white or something. So I bought some seeds, threw them in there, put them in this dome thing, and with some peat moss. Strawberry hydrangeas, that's what they're called. And we're gonna see if they grow. I don't know. Put them in here. We'll see. I'm not sure if they will or not, but we can try. So yeah, that's what's going on with this. This is our purple cone flower, or the echinacea. I put them all in one pot because eventually they're gonna go in one pot. And that's pretty much all I've been doing. I didn't really do all of this. This took a while. It took a couple days, but it's been doing good. Also, let me show you what happened over here. Okay, so my wife wants another pot of lilies because the other lilies are blooming beautifully. I'll show you those in a bit. So all these were in the front, different spots. She dug them out, put them here, and then now that they're spent, we'll cut them, we'll get the bulbs, we'll put them in another pot, and then she'll make another pot of flowers because she likes them. My peppers are doing good. Everybody's growing, doing very well. My cucumbers here, like I said, some of them are dying, but I grew some more over there. There's another, the cucumber that started growing there. So we might cut that down. These plants are growing very nicely. The melon's starting to grow. That one's starting to grow. And like I said, we think this is a watermelon, so we're just gonna leave it. That was from last year probably. Our squash is growing very well. Beautiful leaves. There's one. We cooked a couple the barbecue yesterday. There's another one there that we're gonna cut right now. There's another one growing right there. I don't know if you can see it. And there's one right here, which I'm gonna cut right now. Look at that, beautiful. We're cutting them young right now because they don't have that many seeds and they taste so good. I'll show you the other one right now. Let me go over to the other side. So these are the tomatoes that we transplanted, all the MGRs. But like I said, I stopped because of the fact that I forgot about the other tomatoes, and then I'm gonna run out of space again. Put that there. So my wife's done with the repotting of the hydrangea.
Thanks.
So that was the one that was in that pot that we had in that table over there. And we're gonna move it. We're gonna put that next to the other one back there. We moved the little palm thing that my wife didn't like. We put it over here. We also transplanted that into that pot. I think it'll do better. It'll be nice. And I still have to filter those. Those are my last bags. And I think I told you already, these big bags that I bought, they're not very good. They lasted me 1 year. You pick them up, they break. Sorry? Oh, so then we had a whole bunch. I don't know if you've seen in other previous videos, just different Kellen Chloes. Like in this pot, and I think in that pot. We have some with white there. And that big green pot right there. So she took them all out and put them in this pot here with all the dirt. And now hopefully next year it'll just bounce back and just have tons of different colors. We cut some from here, put those white ones there, and they're what are these called? This type of plant that doesn't require too much water. Succulent. It's a succulent with these beautiful flowers. They have different colors and they last for a long time. So when they break off, you can just stick them in the dirt and they'll continue to grow. So that's what we've been doing. My lettuce is, I think it's gonna start bolting because the heat's gonna probably start happening. And then this is my broccoli, spinach. I keep saying broccoli. Letting it bolt so I can get the seed. My lemons, those will be replanted soon. We get some mint there. And this lily here had a whole bunch of that Kellen Chloe. So we separated it. We put some fertilizer in it, and we left it all by itself. I honestly don't remember the color of the flower. I'm thinking it's kind of like that one right there with that pineapple. So we'll see. And I think these are the. I showed you the way they were growing the last video, but now they're blooming. So look at how beautiful these lilies are. Beautiful. My marigolds. This one seemed to be doing pretty good. It looked like it's gonna survive, but the one I planted in that one, yeah, it's not doing very good. I think it died, or it's gonna die. And then let me show you my flowers over here. So we still have these lilies to bloom, but we also have this flower here that's blooming. It's beautiful. Look at that. So I planted those at the same time I planted these white ones here. Like I said, the sign is here. I just don't remember where it is because it's hiding under all these plants. I don't think I could find it. Let me see. Yeah, no, I couldn't find it, but I'll put the name of it on the bottom. Here's my avocado. So I noticed that on the back it doesn't have very many as opposed to the front. It's got a few, like that one. then you come around this way and there's avocados everywhere. So yeah, but this little section here, it only has like a few. There's some there. That's kind of weird, but that's okay. I think this is all new growth, so who knows why that's happening. But it doesn't matter. We're still getting some. Look at that. A whole bunch of them. So we're happy about that. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I don't really have any other things for today. So I think I'm going to cut this video short here. And then we'll see what else I do during the week. Alright. Here, baby, one for you. Tell me what you think.
Delicious.
It's good. It's good stuff, huh? Okay, so I think we're gonna start cutting them now. Probably eat them all in one sitting because there's not that many, but enough for us to enjoy. All right, let's do this. Okay, so this is our new hydrangeas home. Now we have two right next to each other. Hopefully they'll be happy. And then if we get the strawberry one that I told you about, maybe it'll go over there. Maybe they'll all be happy together and we'll go from there. I'm gonna start transplanting some of these or repotting so they can get more better new bark. That one's still doing good. These look like they're actually gonna start growing. That one's got some growth. This one's still good. I see there's something growing there. This one looks like it's getting a little stub there, so I think that one's gonna be good. That one's still good. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna look at that. But right now I'm repotting one that is pretty big and it's already gonna start to flower. It's a white one. This one's got nice roots everywhere. Let's get another plant there. But look, it's already getting flowers. So I'm just cutting all the dry stuff like this. I don't even know if you're supposed to, but I'm doing it anyway because it's dry. So why not? I use this Miracle Grow orchid mix. I've always used it. I never really don't really know, you know, oh, this one's better or this one isn't. And I put a little moisture on some and now I'm gonna mix it up. I'm putting it in there. I was gonna put it in there. There was one in here that died. I just threw it away. But that one's kind of small. And these roots are a lot, so I'm just gonna put it in this bigger one. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so there you go, I repotted it. Most of the roots are on the bottom. Now, it used to be in this one here, but there's no holes in it. And I've been buying these at the 99-cent or Dollar Tree or whatever, and I drill holes in them so they can breathe. So the roots on the bottom can breathe. And I think from what I see in the videos, I think Miss Orchid Girl that I watch, she says it's better. So this one has actually like two. There's one there and then there's one here. So you get the stem and then I get flowers here. So I'll get if I'm lucky, I'll get another one that comes out of here and it starts to grow, and then this one comes out. But who knows, maybe it'll just be this one now. But this one's kind of weird. See, all the roots are there. And then these are the flowers. So there you go. Little orchids. So I'm gonna go put it back. I'm gonna water it, put it back, and we'll be good to go with this one. And I'll move on to the next one. So when I went to Gary's Best Gardening business, he has a lot of stuff about orchids too. So I bought this food for it. So now I just get this bucket, I'll put some of this food, mix it up, and then I dunk all my plants in it. I don't do it all the time. I do it every once in a while. I don't know how much I'm supposed to be doing, but I only do it once in a while. It seems to be working. So yeah, this is the one I use. Comes with a little scooper. So I put it in the water, I mix it up, and then this is what I'm going to use to water all my orchids. And then I just add more water and I let it fill up, and then I let the roots get all wet. I let the bark get wet, absorbs all the nutrients, and then we're good to go. So that's what I'm going to do. And there we go. So this is what I do. I put them all in there, let them soak for a while. The bark absorbs all the moisture and the vitamins for the roots. Then I take them out. And then I'm supposed to get like a little cloth with water and wipe down all the dust, because the leaves are the ones that help it breathe. And then I move on and I put more in there. Okay, so I repotted all the orchids. These all still look like they have some type of life and they're growing. This one even has a little flower already started to come out. My wife is still doing really good. I put vitamin on all of them. That one also looks like it's coming out. I thought it was dying. This one's getting some flower growth. I want to plant growth, I'm sorry. The one that I'm actually worried about is this one here. I repotted it. It was very soggy, but there's still some green there. And it looks like there's, like I said, like a little bud there. So I think we'll be okay. This one looks like it's gonna be okay. Going with the double plant. And we still have one more. But that one's inside the house. It's the one my mom got for Mother's Day. But that's still thriving in there. So I'm not messing with it until those flowers start dying. So for now, I think that's it. I'm done with my energy. So let's see what I'll do later on. She's done too. Today's my wife's birthday. But even more importantly, it's also Pixie's birthday. Hi baby, happy birthday. Okay, so today in the wife's garden, I'm going to show you what's going on with our stuff here. Check that out. Plants are thriving. Everybody's happy over here, it looks like. All the chilies are growing very well. I haven't done anything since Tuesday, which was a couple days ago. Saturday today. And before we go to my wife's birthday dinner, I wanted to show you what's going on. But I have some very bad news that I noticed in the tomatoes in the front. I have blight. Hear that? I saw this. I cut a few of the leaves out on Tuesday, but looks like it's getting worse. So I don't know if, I guess this plant, I'm gonna have to, the ones that are here, I'm gonna have to take them down and get rid of them, because especially like these, yeah, there's tons of it, even on the stem. So it's kind of weird that it got on these, because they were covered up, they were protected. Hear that? So I'm gonna take these out of here and then just focus on these and all the other tomatoes that I have, unfortunately. And let's see what happens. But so far everything in here is thriving. These what are these? I forget. Oh, the purple Cherokee tomatoes. Some of these are kind of small. Some of these are kind of big. Oh, there's the birthday girl right there. Happy birthday, baby. She's all dressed up so we can go eat. I bought this planter thing on Temu, thinking that it was going to be like this huge monster thing, and they thought it was going to be cheap. and a good deal, but no. So I'm trying it now. There's a few that are growing already, but this thing is super tiny. I was thinking it was going to be one of those. The description was a little weird, but I took a chance. Here's what I got. And it came with some stuff to pop these things out, and also like a little cheap shovel. But I mean, I already paid for it. It cost me like $3.50. But like I said, because I thought it was that, and I figured Temu was cheap, they're gonna send me a good deal for cheap stuff for cheap. But no, it became cheap stuff for a cheap price. But oh well. Like I said, I was expecting something like that. That's cool. So everything looks pretty good here. So yeah, I guess now I have to wait to make sure to protect my stuff from the blight. I'm kind of bummed. Alright, so right now I'm going to work on my worm bin, because now that the sun's been coming out, it's been like the second, third day, I need to make sure that this dirt's moist so that I can keep this thing thriving. Make sure that my worms don't dry up here. I don't even think I need this anymore. Although in the mornings it gets kind of cold. But I had a big papaya in here. Looks like they ate it. So that means my worms are still doing good. Oh, the bottom is very moist. Okay, cool. So I'm happy about that. I just don't see any worms. But something's eating this stuff, right? Hope there's not those soul bugs. So I cover it up with this newspaper so that it can stay moist. And then that way, see, there's a soul bug right here. So I don't really like these guys in here, because then they eat the stuff from my worms. Let's see if there's any worms in here. I mean, the dirt's starting to look like it's being composted. So something's gonna be right. Look at that. Look at all these. This is nice. Soul bugs can't be doing all that, right? But it's crazy. I don't see any earthworms, I guess. Oh yeah, there's some in there. Here's one. There it is. There's another one. Okay, cool. So I got some stuff for it. Got some banana peels for them. I usually only put like banana peels, cucumber peels, or cucumbers, or like chopped up vegetables. I don't really put coffee. I hear coffee, it takes for them a long time to take care of business. So yeah, so I'll do that, and then I just cover it back up. Cover it back up so whatever's in there should be able to take care of business. There's some very baby ones in here. There's another one, but they like to put the newspapers on top to prevent the light from going through, and then I wet it. Plus all this stuff's gonna decompose eventually, but this mat, I don't think I'm gonna turn it on anymore. I had the other side on, but I don't think I'm gonna turn it on. I think that's all I wanted to show you about this. So check out the beautiful flowers my wife got for her birthday. My mom gave her these. Of course, as you know, I don't give her flowers anymore, because my flowers are back there somewhere. They're all in the back. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Check it out. Tomatoes in the front. Those little baby ones of this plant that I transplanted. Look at that. They're ripening now. How cool is that? The other tomatoes are doing good, even though they had a little bit of blight. I cut down everything that I saw that had blight, and it looks like they're okay now, especially because the sun came out already. It's not cold. It's starting to get warmer, so we'll see how they do. Okay, so instead of tossing the plants, I decided to just trim them all down, get rid of all the ones that were affected, except if they have the stuff on the stem. I don't know. I took them out of the little makeshift greenhouse there, and I just trimmed all that stuff off. I'm gonna leave them over here. I'm gonna see if they react, if they get better. But yeah, some of the stuff I'm missing. Yeah, so like this branch right here, it's got it all over. So I think I'm gonna have to cut it. Just cut that. And then we'll just see if it starts getting worse, then, oh well, I'll just dump them. But, you know, something to experiment with. Alright, well, we're gonna do one last update on what's going on for this video. We have, oh damn, what the hell? Oh, I fell. Anyways, sorry about that. So I transplanted all these bachelor's button flowers. They I put them in that one little cheap thing that I got on Temu. That thing was a piece of junk, but it did its purpose. It won't last long, so I don't think you guys should buy it. Or at least I don't recommend it. If you're gonna spend some money on little planter things, then I would buy some of those over there. Those are cheap, but they give you a whole bunch, and they work. I gotta admit. Eventually, I'll buy the bigger ones, or the harder plastic ones. But I don't see the reason. I've already had those for a few years, and they lasted me forever. And whenever I decide to, when one gets damaged, see, like this, get out of the sun. These things are flimsy. I'm not gonna lie. Plastic is very flimsy, but they work. I've had them for years, and they give you like a whole bunch of them for a very good deal. Whenever they break, just toss it and continue using the rest. If you want to buy the harder plastic ones like these, I bought these little planters on Amazon to try to replace these. But I gotta admit, these plastic cups, they've lasted me forever. And not only that, the last couple of times where we had parties, I kept the cups that people were using, like these. See, these are blue now, and I just need to make holes on the bottom, and there you go. I got new transplant cups. So yeah, I mean, no need to be spending a whole bunch of money, you know, when the most important thing is your plants. So that's what's going on. Everything is growing fine. Everything's growing great. They love the sun, except for that hydrangea. I don't think it's gonna pan out. But those cucumbers that I was telling you, they're coming out pretty good. As my wife is over there labeling lilies, because we found a video to try to multiply the lilies from the bulbs. So we're gonna label them so that we know, you know, I don't know what she's doing. Oh yeah, there she is over there. So we're gonna label them, what color they are. Get these things. And then after, oh, she already did that one. And then after that, I'm gonna pull one bulb. We're gonna experiment during the fall. I'll pull one bulb, and then I will peel it off and see if I can make them multiply. And then that'll be cool. My fig doing pretty good. Getting tons of foliage now, tons of more growth. all the other plants, they're going through their course, doing what they gotta do. Pretty much ate a lot of the blackberries already. And what is this called? Okay, all these marigolds they're dying off. Looks like the plant might be also dying off. I see it drying up. I water it. My wife waters it. It looks like it's doing very good. Got more lilies growing. Also saw a video that to make them multiply, you have to cut these little bud things here to break them off, and it causes the main bulb on the bottom to continue to grow. I don't know how true that is, but I'm gonna do it. These are the spent lilies. So I'll do it. See, so after the flower's done blooming, then all you're left is with the stem and this little thing here, and you're just supposed to break that off, and that's it. It's gonna cause the bulb to try to multiply faster. I don't really know what the theory behind it is, but I'm gonna try it. Let's see. So some of these tomatoes are doing good. I told you the marigold that was here died, so got rid of it. These flowers are growing again. Happy about that. My cucumbers are doing good. They're just droopy because of the heat, but they come back. My cantaloupes, they're starting to take off now. That watermelon I told you about, it's a watermelon, so we're gonna let it go. Volunteered to continue growing, so we're gonna do that. And then these, same thing. This one here, I don't know. I'm a little confused because it's growing up instead of on the ground, and that's supposed to be another cantaloupe. I don't think it's a cucumber. But this is where I'm gonna plant the Ashleys that are here on the Japanese that died. So, wow, look at that. There's some more volunteers growing down there. I wonder what that is. One of them looks like a basil. See that? Looks like a basil, and maybe that's a basil too. Whatever, I'll let them grow. If I don't like it, I pull them out. We already cut a few cucumbers from here. There's some more growing. We're happy about that. And then we got the squash. Man, the squash is taking off. I think I'm gonna have to cut down a few leaves now, the ones that are on the bottom. But look at that. I just had some squash earlier. It was delicious. Let's do a pause for the plane. Okay, here's another volunteer, which I think I told you. I think it's a marigold. So we're gonna let that go. We'll let that grow there. The carrots are done. We ate all the carrots. They were delicious. Thank you for that. These are all the other lilies that my wife pulled off from the front. The flowers are spent, so now we don't remember what colors those are gonna be. I think these were like a burgundy color. Not sure. Remember the tomatoes that had the blight? I put them over here. There's no other ones here. But, I don't know. Some of them look like they took care of themselves. I'm still not putting them on the ground though because I have all the other ones over there in the small table. Rosemary's doing good. This lavender that I was going to give my sister-in-law, we pulled it out, and I think because the main root stem was already on the ground, it started getting kind of sad, but it looks like it's coming back now, so I'll give it back to her then. So I got another lettuce growing in here on the side. This one looks like it's starting to bolt. That one started to bolt. It's getting hot now, so my chilies, this is where I think now they're gonna start kicking butt. My wife just keeps plucking the little ones just fine. But look, there's like little bell peppers growing there, and then there's these here. These are supposed to be second, This belt, oh no, that's a different one. I don't know where the label is for that. Oh, it's right here. This one's supposed to be a peppercini, but I don't know. We'll see. Whole bunch of them there. And then we got more grass issues here. Starting to get on my nerves. And we did put stuff on the bottom, but you know, what are you gonna do? Can't dig it all out again. So, or I guess I could if I want to put drainage on here and put the PVC, but for now I just yank out the grass, don't let it come out through, and cover it up. I never did that work in the back like I said I was. The tomato plant started to give us tomatoes. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the stuff that we were going to eat, we ate. And avocados are doing great. So anyways, I think that's our tour for this video. Thank you for watching. And, you know, I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on next later. And then we'll see. There's a couple other things that I want to get. And I want to buy. I want to buy another water hose, but we'll see. For the back, Costco's got a sale, I hear. So yeah, this is our yard now. Things are changing. Things are growing. And we're happy. Still haven't fixed that, but that's for another channel, another video. Alright, so thanks for watching. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.